Hey guys, it's Magda. Welcome back to my channel. Guys, the freakiest thing just happened. I had to put my rent in the mail and I wanted to take it to the post office, which I did. I'm at the post office leaving now. But when I came out of the post office, a coyote ran across the parking lot like 10 feet away from me. At first I thought it was like a big cat, but no, yeah, I saw it very, very clearly as it was coming towards me. Definitely a coyote. I wonder what the significance of that is. There's a little bit of wooded area here, so he was just, running somewhere to get out of the way, I'm sure. But that's pretty crazy. And yesterday, I went on my walk and I found my third hawk feather. And there's a lot of significance and meaning behind that too. So I'm definitely getting signs. And I look for signs. Because I believe in them. So I know what the hawk feather signifies, and I can't believe, I was thinking to myself, well, if I find a third hawk feather today, then that's definitely a sign. And sure enough, I was walking along. There must be a pretty bald hawk in my neighborhood because I got all his feathers. But it's pretty cool. And I was thinking about it and I found it. But that coyote was freaky, 10 feet or less away from me, just beyond my car. And I was standing right in the front of my car, at the front bumper, about to get into my car. And he was just beyond the back of my car, ran by. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Guys, I had to check in today. I didn't want anybody to worry about me. Everything is fine. I'm sorry I was MIA for 2 days. I didn't feel good 2 days ago. I thought I was getting sick with something. I was hot, I was cold, I was trying to take a little nap after work, but I couldn't fall asleep. It was not a good day 2 days ago. And yesterday was a pretty okay afternoon. I actually started organizing and cleaning a lot more. I got a lot of projects done yesterday. I just didn't want to fuss with the camera, but we're going to fuss with the camera tonight and tomorrow. We have tomorrow off. I didn't want to worry you guys. I'm sorry I didn't check in. But sometimes I just need a day or two just to collect my thoughts. And I think I'm fine now. I think I'm back on track again. And I have skipped so many workout days of this current 30-day challenge that I feel like I just want to start over. And maybe a week from now, because there was a date that I wanted to finish this 30-day challenge on. It's actually next Thursday. I want it to be done because Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I know I'm not going to be able to work out. Not the way that I do at home. I may be out and about and be able to go to a gym somewhere. I'm not going to be home in my hometown. But it's not going to be the kind of workout where I'll be able to video and hang out with you guys. So I wanted this current 30-day challenge to end next Thursday. But I have people coming next Friday, not tomorrow, in a week. So I really have to I feel like I need to make a really big dent in my organization and just, do a nice cleanup on my apartment so everything is nice and comfy. My apartment is a little bit of a disaster right now. So I think I'm going to drop the 30-day challenge right now for the next week. And I'm going to pick up after my company leaves. So after next weekend. I think that's the best thing to do because I have to get my stuff out of the way. I'm still going to do my elliptical. I'm still going to do my walking because that doesn't take any equipment. But as far as the weight bench and all my weights and stuff, I'm going to get them out of the way because I have to set up my living room so it's comfortable to hang out in with company and put the coffee table back where it's supposed to be. And I think that's the best decision for now. We're still going to do videos. Now we're going to switch to the cleaning and organizing type of videos. So my plan is everything that I clean up and organize now is going to go into boxes so it's ready for a future move. I just stuff that I'm not using. There's stuff that I haven't used in forever. Why do I have it laying around and just sitting around stacks of books and just stuff like little jewelry boxes and this, that, and the other thing. I'm gonna clean everything really nice, dust everything, wrap everything up, and just store it away in my walk-in closet in boxes. So whenever it is time to move, everything I already will know that those boxes have been gone through and they're ready to go. So I'm gonna get really minimalistic here in short order. Leave out only the stuff that I use day to day. I want to wash my curtains and put them back up. I want to wash my windows. There's so many things I have to do that I want to do. So we're going to really get on the organizing and cleaning bandwagon. And I'm still going to do my diet. We'll still do some cooking videos together. I think it's just a 30-day challenge I have to drop at the moment because there's just not enough time. When I think about, like, okay, I get out like at 3:30. By the time I get home, it's already 4 o'clock. Then I have to do my 30-day challenge and then walk and then elliptical and then clean. It's just impossible at this time. So I really apologize for dropping this third 30-day challenge. I was going through some stuff in the past month, like hardcore, and I skipped so many days anyway. I skipped like at least a week of this 30-day challenge, and that makes me feel awful because I really want to stick. Like, once I say I'm going to do a 30-day challenge, it's going to be every day, and I'm going to stick to it. So I hope you understand. I think I'm over-explaining. So I had a really bad dream last night. If you guys are into like dream interpretation, I was wearing very torn and holy socks. And I looked up what that means, and that's not a good omen. It's not a good sign. So I'm not happy about that. I've never dreamed about wearing holy socks before. First of all, I forgot my socks and I went to work. And then I borrowed somebody's socks at work, and they were just full of rips and tears. And I had to wear them because, you know, I had to put my sneakers on and get to work. So just not a good sign. I don't like that. So definitely not focusing on that. Definitely going to focus on that coyote that just came to see me. So I got to look up the significance of that. I think that's really cool. So yeah, I'm going to have some company coming for a 3-day weekend. Oh my goodness. So 2 weeks ago, I put in for a day off for October 7th so I can do a 3-day weekend with my company. October 7th is a Friday, and then I have that Saturday. That's my weekend off after that Friday. So 2 weeks ago, I put in for a request for the day off, and somehow that request got buried under a pile of paperwork, and nobody for the past 2 weeks was looking for any coverage. So 2 days ago, I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, I should have heard about that shift by now. I better ask around. And sure enough, nobody knew about my request. So I'm like, listen, I made the request 2 weeks ago. I am not going to be here that Friday. I said it very nicely, you know. I said, I apologize, but I will not be here that Friday. So whoever you can call, we thankfully have staff that does our staffing, like calls people for us, like either our own crew or like an agency. We've been using a lot of agency lately. I really don't like that. I do not like agency in, you know, my environment. They just, a lot of times, they're not every agency nurse. I have come across amazing agency nurses, but more so than not, they just come into a facility, do their shift, and they're not responsible for anything. So what do they care if the right paperwork gets done? What do they care if stuff on the computer gets done? They don't care. They're just in and out. We'll probably never see them again. So I don't get me wrong. I was director of nursing. I've come across many amazing agency nurses that in the past I've tried to poach, but most of the time they're under contract. So for that reason, they can't be poached. But more often than not, since 1999 being a nurse, agency nurses don't really care. They're just there for the paycheck, in and out, never see them again. So they do the bare minimum. So I don't like agency in any facility that I work in, and we've been using a lot of agency. That was a little tangent. But anyway, so we have people who call the agency or look for our own people from our own staff. And yesterday evening, I got a text, congratulations, we have your shift covered. So I have to go thank the girls for looking and making phone calls for me. But I don't know how that would have gone, because honestly, I am not going to be at work on October 7th. And if they had not found coverage, I would have gone home on Thursday and called out for the next day. So one way or another, they would have had to cover the shift. I feel like I did the responsible thing by giving them plenty of notice, like almost a month notice. That's plenty of time to fill a day. So I did not feel responsible for that shift anymore. So thank goodness, it just worked out. It's a little less stress off my shoulders. My goodness, I'm sorry. I'm so chatty today. I just feel like I missed 2 days with you guys, and I have so much to say. So yesterday, I did a whole bunch of laundry. I filled a big box full of books. Some books I set aside because some of them I use on a regular basis. So the couple that I use, I set them on the side, and the ones that I don't use, that I won't need anytime soon, I boxed them away. So that was good. Tonight and tomorrow on our day off, we really have to tackle the bathroom some more. I want to bleach down the entire bathroom, the shower again, and I want to bleach down the walls and give the floor a really good cleanup. And I really want to tackle the kitchen. I want to go through our cabinets there. I want to wax the kitchen floor, beautiful wood floor that I really take good care of. So just a lot of deep cleaning for myself and for my company. And I have to start planning some kind of a menu. I'm not going to make a ton of food, but there is a few things that I want to make that we have, like maybe just like a couple salads to have on hand, to have like a side with whatever we decide to eat. So there's a lot of planning to be done, and I love planning. I love making lists. I just have to make sure everything is timely, and I have time to go to the store, and I feel good about dropping the 30-day challenge at this time. I feel bad, but I feel good. I think it's necessary. So tonight, guys, I don't know exactly. Oh, you know what? I have to mail out my nursing credits. I think I'm up to date. Every 2 years, I'm supposed to have 50 continuing education credits. And I think I'm just about there, but I always get nervous when it's almost time to renew my license, and I send in some extra. And I actually have 2 booklets, 30 extra. So I'll mail in the 30. I don't know if they carry over to the next 2 years. I don't think so. So maybe I'll just mail in 15. But I got to do that. Put that in the mail. Just mailed out my rent. Paid my bills. It always feels good when you're able to pay your bills, right? So I don't know what we're going to do exactly tonight. I don't have solid plans. But you're going to be with me tonight for sure. I'm back. My mind is right again. I'm back on track with everything. And I think I made some really good decisions in the past couple days. And we're just going to go with that. I'm sorry if I worried you guys. I really, I just want you to know sometimes I need a little break, a day or two. I'm actually, you wouldn't believe this because I have a YouTube channel, but I'm actually an extremely private person, and I don't have a lot of people in my life. So like this whole experience, I kind of did it to push myself out of my comfort zone. And but sometimes I still need to retreat and be a hermit for a day or two. So I apologize. I don't want you guys to worry. So that's it, guys. So I'm going to pause this for a second. So once again, guys, just thank you for being there. Thank you for being on this journey with me. Some days are just much harder than others, but everything is going to be okay. I always land on my feet. Always. I've been through so much worse than this, and in the near future, we're going to start unpacking some stuff. I want to talk to you guys about some stuff that I've been going through, and I've been through a lot worse. So don't worry about me. But thank you for being there, and I hope you guys have an amazing Thursday. Work hard, play hard, be careful, and I'll see you all very soon. Love you guys. Bye.